What's up, guys? Devin Freeman here with Megan Wood Financial. I had an awesome little interview with the Megan Wood today. I'm so happy to share that with you, and I can't wait to introduce you to the Megan Wood. Bringing you a little bit of the Megan Wood today.
Hey.
How you doing, Miss Megan?
I'm doing fantastic.
Good. So, tell us a little bit about who you are, because I know who you are, and a lot of us know who you are, but tell the people who you are, what you do, a little taste of Megan Wood.
So I'm from Darlington, Indiana. I got a little boy, he's 7. I was a waitress and a bartender for 13 years before I started doing this. I was always a saver, so I saved up enough money at my waitressing job to put a down payment down on my house in Darlington, and I had a lead come to me in the mail, and it was a mortgage protection lead because I wanted to make sure that if something happened to me, my son would be taken care of. So I filled it out and I sent it in, and I had a woman come over and she helped me out, and she asked me if I knew anybody that would like to make an additional $500 to $1,000 a week part-time. I'm like, I don't know if I know anybody, but I would love to. So I got my license and I fell in love with the business.
So what is your business exactly?
So we do several different things. So we do Medicare, we do life, we do term for mortgage protection. We're able to help people out with their retirement. We do hospital indemnity plans for people to get paid if they go into the hospital, or even for people that have like a major medical plan that doesn't pay 100% of their hospital bills. They can have a hospital indemnity plan. We do home health care, dental, vision, hearing, all of the things that you can think of is what we do.
That's pretty amazing. So that's far better than being a waitress, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it harder work? It's kind of. So like a waitress, you're running around, you're carrying things, you're spilling things, you're like, you have to remember like a lot of stuff in your head about what the customers need. But as doing this job, it's more of mental instead of physical. Like, I remember when I first started, my brain felt like it was going to explode.
Yeah.
And just because we don't realize how much we don't use our brains. So, yeah, I literally thought, I remember when I first started, I was talking on the phone to my upline at the time, and I'm like, when you got started, did your brain hurt? Because like mine is killing me. It's just like so much information compacted. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if I would say one is harder than the other, because I don't really look at this like a job. It's more of a lifestyle.
That's what I was going to ask, because a lot of people look at work as like, I got to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, I got to get the kids ready, I got to get them off to school, or, maybe just get them up and get ready, and then I got to go to work, and I got to put together these parts, build a car, or whatever it is for 8, 10, 12 hours a day, come home, cook, clean, take care of the kids, and make sure their laundry's done, and then right back at it the next day, and it's almost like an unbelievable grind sometimes. I know, like my mom, for example, growing up, she worked 6 days a week, 12-hour days. It was just stressful. So that's not what your situation's like doing this?
No, and I think the thing that helps me is every day is different. Like, even when I was a waitress, it was, you do the same thing over and over and over again. Very repetitive. But like here, I'm seeing different people every day. You never know what to expect on the other side of that door when you go in to help somebody out. It's a reward. So every time I leave a home and I help that person, I'm rewarded every time. So you never know what you're gonna find. So you never know what you're gonna be doing, because it's just amazing. I remember when Applebee's, I would be driving to Applebee's and I'd be like, 10 more minutes and I'm gonna be there. Like, let's hope a train stops me so I can just sit in my car, call Applebee's and be like, hey, there's a train, I'm gonna be late. But I never do that here. It's not an option. Am I gonna go to work today? Am I going to go help these work a day in your life. And I really feel like I don't work at all. I really, truly love what I do. It's rewarding. It makes me feel good about myself. And I love getting to help the families. So I never work.
Yeah, that's awesome. I like the first chapter talking about Sunday. He talks a lot about vision, having a vision and reaching towards that. And it just going towards the vision. Maybe your vision doesn't come to fruition or manifest itself in the end, but working towards that builds you up so much more and grows you a lot. So I like that. So what is your vision? I know you're growing your team. You're bringing on more agents. So what does that vision look like for Megan Wood?
The vision of the future, like what does it look like?
Yeah.
It looks like the people that are coming on board will be as successful as I am, which will make me be even more successful, make me be able to have more time and stuff like that. But I think the thing that I'm most excited about is being able to help as many people as I possibly can, but being able to feel rewarded. Like every single moment you can feel rewarded. Like you have done enough or you are enough. You're rewarded. But also the thing that I'm excited about is being able to watch my son. So I think more than anything, being able to watch my son live a life that I never had when I was a kid. Being able to watch him have all the things that he can have that I didn't have. Being able to just like, I remember this summer, we've got neighbor kids and my son has like 5 power wheels. So he goes down to the neighbors, all the kids are walking down the road, they all hop in a power wheel and they're just driving around and they're all Elijah's. Like, I think the thing that I get most excited about is being able to watch him and think like, I did that. I did that. So that's the most rewarding thing. And that's what I love the most about the future is like, what else can I do? Like, what else can I do to make my life be more rewarding? So
That's amazing. So you went from basically a fresh newbie working 1 weekend a month to now you're the #1 agent in the country. That's an amazing feat. One of the things that I am so impressed with you about is you're never stopping at a point of, like, you set a goal and it's not like once you've reached the goal, that's it, right? A lot of people, like in my experience, it was like in the factories, for example, like the goal was to become a line lead or a supervisor, and once you got there, it's kind of like that's it. And in reality, that's the only it that you could attain. That was it, because you'd never be able to own the factory or you'd never be able to own the restaurant or whatever it is. You're always going to reach a tipping point. And with you, you've come from being a regular agent to now an agency owner, and you never stop making new goals, accomplishing more goals, smashing more goals. To me, that is absolutely amazing.
And I think the important thing to think about as well is through our whole lives, we grow up thinking we accomplished this. Let's celebrate. Does that make sense? So it's like you win a game, right? So what do? You go celebrate. You done it. It's done. Yay, right? You do this. You finished. It's done. Let's go on vacation for a week because we worked so hard. Or because you work so hard, let's take a break for 2 weeks. And that's how most people are. Most people just think that like, I hit my goal and now it's break time. But like what could you do if you removed that break time? And what could you do if you removed that like, I hit my goal, so I'm just gonna be off for 2 weeks now because I worked so hard. I deserve to be off for 2 weeks. I think the majority of people think like that. And I'm like, great, cool, I hit my goal. Let's move on to the next goal. Like, it's never ending, but I think one of the reasons why it's never ending is because it's a have to thing. It's not a want to thing.
Right.
It's more of a have to. And if you have the have to mindset, it's just go, 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 go. So I believe the people that are taking breaks because they hit a goal, they're not should, or they feel like they need to, or they really don't love it, because why would you take a break from something that you love?
Right. Yeah, that's another thing in that Doc Rock book. He talks about doing what you love. That is amazing. So, if you have a message for anybody out there that wants to maybe come in, learn the business, what would you tell them? What are some of the things that you would tell someone looking to join this business? Maybe they've heard something they really like or inspired them. How can they contact you? How can they come on board or at least get some information?
I think the number one thing getting started is realizing what you want. So it's your decision what you want, and there's always going to be people that are like, when I first started, I'll give you an example. I was talking about what I wanted to do, and I was talking about how like interested I was, and I wanted to get out there. I wanted to make a difference. And the things that people will tell you are not what you would expect. The things that people would tell you are like, why? Like, why don't you just go be a doctor like all your other siblings? Like, you know you can make a paycheck in the factory business. Like, you're doing so good at Applebee's. Why don't you just stay here? You know, I thought you were going to be a lifer. Do you really think you can pass that test? I hear that test is really hard. Or is there so many, and they just keep going and going and going, and they never stop. So it's like, you have to have enough will to know what you want and what you're going for. I've never been one of the people that stopped doing something because somebody told me it wasn't a good idea. Like, know what you want and go for it. Don't let other people stop you. And I think it's important to look at those people that are telling you those things and ask yourself, do I want to be where that person is? Is that what I want my life to be? Or do I want to be where I know the people on the tops of the leaderboard are? Do I want that life? Or do I want the life of the people that are telling me it's too hard for me? So, and just stick to it. Like, don't quit. The people that don't make it in this business are the people that quit.
Yeah.
Nobody fails. People quit. But I've never been a quitter, and I'll never be a quitter.
Awesome. Well,
But yes, so my phone number, people can reach out to me. Should I give my phone number? Probably not.
No, I'm Facebook. So we're on Facebook, Megan Wood Financial, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. Yeah, you can also look us up on Google. Our agency is in Lafayette, Indiana. Look us up, give us a ring, shoot us an email, reach out on one of the social medias, and one of us will get back with you and definitely get you that information or bring you on board so you can be the next Miss Megan Wood. So thank you for your time. I know you're a busy lady. I know you're helping a lot of families, and I really appreciate, taking the time out for us. So, folks, if you're one of those that's like, man, I need something new, I need something different, or I've been wanting to be in the insurance business or a business owner all my life, everybody's told me I can't do it, I'm not educated enough, I don't have the skills, give us a call. Reach out to us. We can help you with that, okay? Like I said, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. We're on all of those social media sites. You can find us anywhere. Just look up Megan Wood Financial, okay? And you'll be able to reach out to us. We also have some crazy events coming up. If you'd like to participate and come and see us on a big stage, Miss Megan's going to be one of the speakers in Denver, Colorado at A View from the Edge with Andy Albright and Mark Cassetta. It's going to be an amazing event. That is in April, the end of April. So we'd love to have you come there and meet everybody from all across the country. So tune in, turn on, and drop out.